Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of Can I Beat Pole in Assetto Corsa. So we're back here for another video, and of course we're here after last week's Qatar Grand Prix at, of course, this circuit over here. I really can't remember what it's called, but we're going to have a quick check right now. Of course, the Losail International Circuit, yes, there we go. And of course, we are in the Mercedes once again. I'm really happy about that because the championship is going to go down to the wire between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. 2 races left and only 8 points separate them both. So it's going to be quite amazing to see who actually gets out on top. But of course, we are in the Mercedes, so it's Lewis that got on pole last Saturday at the Losail International Circuit with a time of 1:20.827. So that is the time we've got to beat. I did like one test run of this track just to see if the mod is working, and the track seems to be quite slippery. I'm not really sure why that is, but hopefully with the changes I made for the setup it should be a little bit better. But if it does stay like it was earlier, then it should be quite a challenge. But I guess we'll see, so let's get right into it. So there we go, across the line to set our first lap time around the Losail International Circuit. And honestly, nearly 20 seconds off. But luckily, that was with a lot of spins and going off circuit where you lose a lot of time as the car just slows down massively. So we should definitely improve massively within the next couple of laps. And of course, this is literally like my first proper flying lap around the circuit, and like 5th, like just kind of tour of the circuit, I guess. So yeah, I haven't driven many laps around here like I have with other circuits in other videos, so it should be a little bit harder to get to that pole time, but I guess we'll see how close we can get. I think this time, I know that at the start of the series I didn't like being within 10 seconds, about 10 seconds away, but I think I would take a 10 seconds away from pole over here today. Throughout the last couple of videos, we actually got within like 5 seconds, maybe even 2 on some occasions. But I think over here I'll take the 10 seconds. So well, I guess I'll go right into it and see if we can do any more. So there we go, over second 7 improvement just on my second flying lap over there. So you can see I'm getting used to the circuit, used to the corners. I know where I can push, where I need to brake, when I can go flat out. So that is good. So we actually bring that down to a 1:33.316. So about 12 seconds away, which honestly, for my second flying lap over here, on a track I've never driven at, is quite good. So I'm going to give myself another 20-ish minutes. We'll see how close we can get. I know that we can definitely go within that 10 seconds. Maybe even within the 8 seconds. I guess we'll just see. But I guess now you can have a look at how this car looks like going around the circuit. So there we go, cross the line once again, 1.6 second improvement that time, so just I think outside the 10 second margin from pole position, so that is actually really good. And yeah, just every single lap that I'm going to do around here, I'm just going to get quicker, know what corners to push, what corners I need to brake earlier. I think it's about corner 5 or 6, something around there, that I actually need to brake a little bit sooner to actually get a better exit onto kind of like the straight over there. So I'll keep on improving, see how much we can improve, how much closer we can get to pole, and I guess we'll go from there. So there we go, across the line, 2.2 seconds up this time, and that brings our personal best down to a 1:29.368. So we are definitely getting there. We are below the 10-second margin now, which is where I wanted to be. We're actually quite close to 8 seconds, I'm pretty sure, or even like right on it. But yes, there's definitely still some corners where I just shouldn't be braking at all. I should just, at minimum, I should just be lifting and coasting through that corner and not braking, like tapping the brakes slightly. So there's definitely still a couple seconds maybe to actually improve on. So I'll give myself a couple more laps, see if we can go any faster than this, and I guess yeah, I guess we'll see. So there we go, we crossed the line for our final lap over there. That brings us down below the 1:29 mark and down to a 1:28.189. So I'm pretty sure that is just about 7 seconds away from the pole time, which honestly, for a track that I've basically done 17 laps in, and about half of those being flying laps, it's not too bad. Honestly, I'm quite proud of that. Quite a nice circuit. There's still a couple of corners where I could take a different line in to get even more speed out, but that's going to be it for now. As I said, really cool track. I didn't really think there would be too many overtakes there, but actually there wasn't like, well, there wasn't the most amount of overtakes, but it wasn't like that bad. So quite fun race to watch. And of course, in 2 weeks' time, Formula 1 is going to be at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix for the first time. They're still building that circuit, but I guess they should be ready for the race. I'm not really too sure. But for now, that is going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.